Hello and welcome to another episode of the Magic Kings podcast with the great big beautiful dads. And I'm here, this is a watershed night because I'm here with two people we know very well. It is Ashlee. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. And the famous, or infamous, Also Steve. What's up?
Thanks for having me back.
Oh my God, thanks for coming. And I think Mike's going to be joining us in just a minute here. You know, he's got 4 kids. He's got a lot to deal with. So we wanted to jump in and get the ball rolling with this episode because I'll leave it to you, Steve and Ashlee. Why are you here tonight?
Oh, we're here to talk about Disney and our latest trip.
Amazing. So you went to the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World. You were there a week or two before me. You went in August. So I have a couple things that I want to learn about your trip, but I'm just going to stop and I'm going to let you guys get it going. And then I'll jump in with any questions I have, but I've been dying to hear about this. So I'm just going to let you go. Let's do it.
Steve, do you want to get started? Or also Steve, I should say.
Oh, that's right. Oh, here's Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Here's the guy.
Hi.
What's
Hey,
up?
Mike.
Worlds are colliding here. We're already recording,
Yeah.
Mike. We're live.
All right.
We're just diving in, Mike. We're letting Steve
Let's
and
go.
Ashlee get the ball rolling here. Tell us about their trip.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to hear about it.
Let's do it.
First day, we took an early flight. It was 6 a.m. It was supposed to be 7, but it got rescheduled to 6 a.m.
Yikes.
Which is good. Yeah, so you'll have the whole day ahead of you. You get down early. But it was a lot, waking up at 3:45 in the morning, whatever it was. We got lucky. We took the not the Magical Express, excuse me. The Mears. Yeah. It's pretty much a Magical Express. You just get to pay for it. We got lucky with an express service because someone was also going to Beach Club and they paid express, so we get to go straight there without us having to actually pay extra for it.
Wow. Hot tip there. Just get lucky with that.
We got lucky with that. And then we gave our bags bell service and went right to Hollywood Studios. Took the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios.
Oh my God. So
Wow.
you up at 3:45, you're jumping right to Hollywood Studios at 11 o'clock?
Pretty much, yeah. We took the Skyliner over. That was our biggest security hassle, was going through security with that because we had a lot of our travel stuff with us. So that took a little while, but we got right in. And where was that? We went to, I think Toy Story Land was our first stop. Is that
Yeah,
right?
we wanted Hunter to see Woody, the big Woody at the intro,
Yeah.
because our son's big into Toy Story right now. We got Ronto Wraps for lunch quick because we wanted to go to Caxacus Kettle because we want to get the Death Star popcorn bucket because we saw it was on the menu, but it was sold out.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was a little disappointing.
Yeah, we weren't in Hollywood that long, but we did do a rider swap for Star Tours. So I did get one ride in, but then we headed back. Then I think by that time our room was already ready, so we headed back to Beach Club. We took the boat to Beach Club, which was nice. Beach Club was amazing. We'll tell you more about it, but it was definitely awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about Beach Club because and Steve might have already told you this, we just booked our March trip and we are staying at Beach Club. And this is the first time I have not stayed there. So I'm excited to hear your experience there. How did you like the boat ride from there to Hollywood? Was it quicker than the Skyliner, would you think? Or did you have to wait for the boat? Or what was your experience with that?
We were able to get right onto the boat. The Skyliner, I think, was down to Epcot. I think that's what the problem was. The Skyliner, we could go to Caribbean Beach, but not to Epcot. So that's why they said go to the boat, and we actually just walked right on. It wasn't a long trip to get from Hollywood to the Beach Club dock.
Good to know.
So that is another perk with Beach Club, is that you have so many different transportation options. You have the boat, you have the Skyliner, and then you have the buses to the other parks.
Right.
So super nice.
And you can just walk to Epcot. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Oh
It's
yeah,
crazy.
we'll tell you all about that because that was definitely huge perk of just being able to walk 5 minutes to Epcot.
Also, walk to Hollywood. It was
Yeah, we also
20
walked to
minutes
Hollywood,
from our
yeah.
room to Hollywood. It wasn't bad.
Nice.
That's not bad at all. Jeez. And to set it up a little bit, you're here for 10 days. And this is quite a trip. 10 days is a great trip. And then you did do a split stay. I think, and we've talked about it in the previous episodes, but I'll save it for you guys to talk about that. But you started off at Beach Club, And it sounds like, all right, so you're off to a good start. You head back on the boat.
Yeah, then our toddler needed his afternoon nap, so I think we just chilled in the beach club for a little bit, and then we headed to Epcot at the end of the night because we had reservations at the San Angel Inn in Epcot in Mexico Pavilion.
So good.
So
One of my
that
favorites.
was good. Yeah.
And that's the one where you see, if you're on the Three Caballeros, it rides by. That's that restaurant.
Yep. So we did the
one
Three
of my
Caballeros
favorites.
before, and then we had dinner right there. So that was really cool.
Seeing the pyramid's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys go into the tequila cave at all, or did you just stick
No.
to the restaurant?
Not this trip. We have been there.
Yeah.
That place is cool. Then I think, we didn't stay out too late because that was like our first travel day. So we didn't stay out too late. And then Steve ended up going solo to Hollywood when I went back with Hunter. And you got the popcorn bucket.
Oh.
Yeah, we had, I guess, 3 popcorn buckets in mind. The first being a Death Star that was sold out. Then there was that Epcot Mickey popcorn bucket.
Yeah, I saw this.
Was also sold out in Epcot.
Oh,
Yeah, so
strike 2.
I went back to Hollywood Studios after we came back from dinner to get the Stormtrooper or the Clone Trooper helmet popcorn bucket, which was in stock. So I went back for that because we wanted to have the popcorn bucket as early as possible to get the refills to make it worth it, you know?
Yeah, I don't think we've ever actually, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. Have we ever talked about the popcorn bucket?
No,
Yeah.
we talked about the refillable mug. I don't think we have talked. Yeah, the popcorn buckets are great. I've never done that, but I've seen people going around with them, and it's such a great idea if you're like planning to have a snack throughout your trip to grab that early on. I like
What
that
is it,
idea.
$2 to refill it?
$2.25.
$2.25. Yeah.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
We also did get before we headed to Hollywood, we did get the refillable mug too. We had to get some coffee,
Love
Yeah.
that is definitely, you need to get.
Yeah.
It's a must. Oh, yeah.
So I think that was pretty much our first day.
Man, you must have been wiped. Yeah. Oh, you didn't do too much. I mean, you did okay.
I did Tower of Terror when I went back to Hollywood Studios. They said it was 20 minutes, but it was just a walk on. And then I actually bought a robe in the gift shop on the way back.
I love it.
I love this ride. So I bought that and then went back to the hotel.
So you had no wait, but you didn't get the 13-minute wait time?
No, it said 20 minutes. I'm wondering if it changed right after I walked past it because it was literally a walk on.
Wow. So you got that, and you probably did the glam bot, let your hair flow in the,
Yeah.
We're not on video. Don't worry. No one.
Great head of hair, Steve.
Yeah. I'm a bald man, okay?
And I'm nothing special, but I don't know if I've talked about this. Mike has one of the best heads of hair. First thing I said when I met him, I was like, Mike, you have a fantastic head of hair. Anyway.
I don't want to embarrass anyone. I'll leave it.
All right, so you hit the Sack at Beach Club, and then what are we doing the next day?
That was our Animal Kingdom day. We didn't rope drop, but we had some really nice lightning lanes. So Steve's very good with he was in charge of setting up all the lightning lanes. So he did a really nice job with that.
I'm not as good as Steve, as I come to learn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
Based on
not
listening
saying
to the
much. I mean,
podcast.
nobody's quite, I mean,
Did very well. But yeah, we went to Animal Kingdom. We met Mickey and Minnie before we had our lightning lanes because it was the short wait because it was still close to open. It just wasn't. We didn't rope drop. We got there after the general public could go in too. But we rider swapped Dinosaur because it was a low wait. Went in the Boneyard, checked that out. Grabbed some sand from the Boneyard because it was closing down. Don't tell Disney.
amazing. All right, no, this isn't going to be listened to by anybody. But
I'm
you guys.
jealous, yeah. My kids love the Boneyard. Just being able to stop in there. It's one of those things like Steve mentioned on our last episode was like the kids sometimes just need to like decompress and do something like familiar, and being able to jump in the sandbox in the Boneyard was awesome. How did they have the rest of the area blocked off and shut down where they're doing construction, or is it still kind of open over there?
It was kind of so like the Chester and Hester area with the games that was all closed. But like Dinosaur and Restaurantosaurus in that area, the Boneyard's open, but then that whole area was closed off. So we could take that walkway, but I think that changed recently because the Boneyard just closed, right? So I don't think it's as easy to get around as it was when we went.
Yeah.
So we did Navi River Lightning Lane. I think we had that one, and then we had the Flight of Passage Lightning Lane. But we said our highlight though of Animal Kingdom was definitely Nomad Lounge. We went there for the first time, and that was awesome.
Kungaloosh.
That's in
Kungaloosh,
Tiffin's, right? Tiffin's
Yep.
restaurant? Yeah. Tiffin's is great.
We had a great server. I think his name was Cam. We did a cast compliment for him. He was
Shout out
awesome.
to Cam. That's great.
Shout out to Cam.
Give me 2 Kungalooshes at once. I said, I want 2 Kungalooshes.
Oh,
Yeah, sure,
wow.
And he was fine with it.
Wow.
And then we did the bread service and the churros, and I think the chicken skewers. Everything was awesome.
But we should note the churros were a top 3 item we had that trip.
Wow.
The churros were really, really good.
So they're different from your, pretzel stand churros. They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're made to order, and they come with a unique vanilla and chocolate dipping sauce, 2 different sauces. And I actually like the chocolate. I like the vanilla, but really can't recommend those enough. Those are really, really good.
That's a hot tip right there. That's
I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
I'm a food guy. That is going to be something I definitely.
Yeah, you got to try Nomad Lounge.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep. We sat down at Tiffin's. It was great. It's just like, it was like too fancy for us. Like we didn't expect it to be. Like we went in with little kids and we were like, oh boy, like we should be on the outside. What are we doing?
The bread service is the same though, I'm pretty sure. And we love the bread service there.
You didn't have to wait to get in, or did you?
No, it was that's
Amazing.
a walk up, and we just walked right in. I think you did have to like do on the app. You have to like put your name in there, but it was like no wait.
That's awesome.
That's great.
So we also did the safari. We didn't the first time we went to Animal Kingdom, we didn't do that much. We were done I think by like 2:00.
Yeah.
And we went back to relax at the hotel.
Did you guys by chance get to see the Winged Adventures or Winged Encounters like bird show in the center?
I think on our last day we saw the bird. We didn't go to the show, but the birds came out. That
That's
was
incredible.
really cool. Yeah. We were actually following Kevin, the character, and all of a sudden we see all these parrots come flying out, and we're like, whoa. So that was really cool.
Yeah, the first time I saw that, I was like blown away because it was. I was amazed that they had all those birds trained like that. It was just so cool to see them all flying at the same time.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They dive on you. We weren't expecting it. We're like, whoa.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, so we went back to the hotel to take a nap, like Ash said, and then we did our first trip into Stormalong Bay at Beach Club.
Best resort pool at Disney
Absolutely.
World, as many say, right?
Yes.
Does it live up to the hype? Let's hear about it.
Yeah, it's so nice. So you have the sand on the bottom of it. There's a little like whirlpool. You have the lazy river, which do not bring your children into the lazy river.
I'll just say real quick. I was holding Hunter, and I didn't know it went from the sidewalk, whatever, to 7 feet immediately.
Yeah.
So I stepped in, holding Hunter, and we went right in.
Right.
And
And our
the
child
lifeguard
had no
jumped
life
it.
vest on. He had nothing
but
on, and
I want credit. I got Hunter out before the lifeguard got to us, so
Yeah.
we were fine. But
It
that was scary.
It was
So it's
very
it's a-
scary, embarrassing.
It's not a not so lazy river, basically.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
it was not lazy. for
Terrifying
us.
river.
Yeah, but the
but
rest
that
of
was
it
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, the water slide's awesome.
Yeah, the water slide's really cool. You actually have to get out of the pool area and go to a separate entrance, and you go up the stairs, and it's like a shipwreck. It's really cool. It's a fun slide.
That's awesome.
And there's like a little like beachy area where the kids can like make sand castles and stuff too. So Stormalong Bay is definitely where it's at. It's definitely the best pool I've ever been to.
Wow. Sand on the bottom. I mean,
Yeah.
That's
alone.
cool.
And then you have like that Hurricane Hannah's right outside too. We got some drinks there. That was cool.
She was saying, "Oh, we have plenty of time because this was our second day. We had 10 days." But I was saying like, "No, let's get stuff done." And this was one day. I went back to Hollywood after that myself again because she was like, we have plenty of time. I want to relax, which is fine. But I went back and I went to Tower again.
Love it.
I got the Tower Terra cookie, which was fantastic.
Oh,
Right outside there at the Joffrey's.
I got that on my trip too. I didn't even mention that. It was so good.
Really good.
The best snack I had. Yeah.
Yeah, delicious. I went on Smuggler's Run. It was just before close, and this never happened before. I was the only person on Smuggler's Run. There was no one else helping me which was
Were you
real
reaching across
depressing.
to try to steer?
Yeah.
You're only going up and down.
So I had never been a pilot before. My first time as a pilot, and I don't know how much impact you have with that piloting. I don't know. I feel like you're on the ride anyway.
Yeah, I think the computer overrides you, but there is some, right, like one
A little bit.
Yeah, one pilot has left, right, and the other pilot has up, down. So like if you're on there by yourself, I don't know what's going on.
Were you doing both? Like, were you going back and forth?
I was doing both.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
But I couldn't do the gunner or the engineer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Work.
That's amazing.
Pretty impressive.
That's the first time I've ever heard of someone doing both the pilots. Like, just that's very funny.
Yeah, it sounds cooler than it was.
Yeah. I wish there was a video of it. Yeah. That's right, good. Steve Solo. That's a good one.
So anyway, like I said, it was right near close. So I got off of it like as the park was closing. But I went to Oga's because I don't know if you know, Oga's is open after park close.
Oh, you can walk up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I walked up. It was dead. There was no one in there. I got the pretzel cheese bread. I forget what it's called. Fantastic. But then Fantasmic was getting out as I was leaving, so it was a mess. So I ended up walking back instead of taking the Skyliner because I figured it'd be faster than it was.
Yeah.
Wow. How many steps you logged that day? My God.
Oh, man, I'd probably average in the low 20s each day the whole trip.
I would think so. Yeah. So you have a couple more days at Beach Club after this, right?
3 more days till.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Ash, we gotta speed this up. We can't we can't take up the whole day.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me. My God. I could be here all night.
Yeah. No, our third day was Epcot. Epcot is just so easy to rope drop when you're at Beach Club. Like, it's just like going to Epcot is so convenient when you're right there. So we were able to rope drop Remy's. We were like one of the first people on that ride. You're right on that international gateway when you walk in. So
that's the best.
I definitely prefer going in that way.
Yeah, you don't get the grand entrance, but it makes a big difference if you're just trying to like be efficient with the day.
It's worth the trade-off for sure.
Yeah.
Got breakfast at the French Bakery. We did the Seas with Nemo because that was like walk on. And then while I was at the aquarium with Hunter, Steve went on Cosmic Rewind.
Oh,
nice.
We had lightning lanes for it, but we ended up having to switch because you obviously can't just leave your kid just by himself. So no, they frown upon that. So
I'm writing that down. Don't leave 2-year-old.
Don't leave 2-year-old.
In the stroller
Yeah.
area
Yeah.
How old is your son?
So he just turned 3 right after we got back. So he literally the day, I think, it was the day we left. The next day he turned 3. So so we did the whole under 3 you're free thing, and so that was really nice.
Perfect.
We even got him a pin that said last free trip.
Nice.
And they looked at us really weird. They're like, "What do you mean? Are you not going to pay for his trips anymore?" I was like, "No, like he's not 3 yet."
He's got to earn his keep around here. Pay his own way.
They looked at us really weird for that one, but and then Steve got to do GO82 right after we did Cosmic Rewind. So that's the brand new lounge at Epcot.
I'm dying to go there. What was that like?
It's cool. It's brand new, so everything looks clean and immaculate, and real classy. Yeah, while you wait in the waiting area before you get in, and they give you like there was a cool towel. I wonder if they change it. They probably do when it's cooler out to a warm towel, but it was a cool towel. And then we just got a drink. I got one that was recommended that I didn't really care for. It was the onion martini. I'm not really into hard alcohol usually, so I probably shouldn't have gotten anything. But it was like a $26 martini that I was a big fan of. So I kind of regret that. But it is cool.
I ended up going to GO82 in the afternoon because you have to do 2 separate reservations because it's 21 plus, so you can't bring children
Oh.
into it at all. So we had to do
Right.
2 separate reservations. I wasn't a huge fan of my drink either. I felt like there was too strong. It was very boozy. But I mean, I think that's kind of how they're going with it.
Where is it located? Put it.
It's right in Spaceship Earth. Like, it's right next to
Oh.
Spaceship Earth. Like, kind of where you get out of the ride. There's a little, like,
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of like a little secret entrance to it. Like, there's no, like, big sign for it or anything. You kind of just, like, sneak in the back.
Okay, so it's like is it above the like after ride Spaceship Earth area?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, cool.
I forget what it's called. There's, like, a special name for it.
Project Tomorrow.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep, it's right over there. And then the other highlight from Epcot was we have the Disney Visa card, and
Oh, la di da. Oh, sorry.
yeah, and that just like got us some extra like meet and greets with the characters. So over by Figment, there's like a secret little spot over there for Visa members, and we got to meet Pluto and Minnie, and it wasn't a super long line. So that was nice. The Hunter got to meet them.
Nice.
Awesome. Wow. Did you guys hit Club Cool? It's my favorite
Yeah,
thing.
we did for a little bit. Yeah.
What's your number
Yeah,
one?
I had Beverly for the first time,
What'd you think?
and Steve, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, okay.
I think kind of I like bitter things. Like I drink my coffee black, so I'm more accustomed to it. But I was pleasantly surprised. It was not nearly as bad as everyone makes it out to be, in my opinion.
I agree.
We're gonna start a Beverly fan club. Right?
Yes.
That's part of this podcast because it's not as bad as everybody said.
You can't gulp it like, Mountain Dew. That's the thing that people don't get. But Ashley, did you like it? You probably hated it.
I wasn't a fan. No. I couldn't do it. He was trying to get me to do it, and I like would take little sips. And I'm like, I can't finish this.
I'll say if there's 8 sodas, I think Beverly's my 4th, maybe 3rd, maybe 4th. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but I did like it. But anyway, all right, enough Club Cool. I haven't talked enough about Club Cool.
Once the sponsors come through, we're doing a Club Cool tasting episode of
That's right.
Magic Kings podcast.
We're all good. With it. That's right.
We gotta get the sponsors on board.
Absolutely, yeah.
We went to after that night. We went to Beaches and Cream for dinner back at the
Nice.
hotel. That was cool. I wouldn't consider it a must do if you've never been there and you don't go. Don't be too disappointed that you haven't been. In my opinion,
Yeah,
it was
the
fine.
food is okay. The food's okay. It is cool atmosphere because they do the kitchen
Yeah.
sink. I don't know if you know what that is, where they put literally everything into the kitchen sink, all the toppings and ice creams. A lot of people were doing it. There was they stopped, I don't know, like 3 or 4 times for families to do the kitchen sink. So that atmosphere and vibe is really cool. And then we ended up going back. We had a lightning lane for Test Track, but it closed. There was something, I don't know, something happened with it. So we ended up getting one of those experience redemptions, and we did Frozen at night. So that was
Nice.
cool. And then I stayed a little bit for, there was the deluxe extended evening hours. So I did a little bit of that while
Right.
Steve brought Hunter back. But it was raining, it was pouring that night, so it didn't really do that much.
And so this was our first time staying in deluxe hotels. So we've never done the extended evening hours before. Didn't realize it's pretty much just the rides that stay open.
Yeah.
The restaurants, the shops, they for the most part close.
Right.
So that was a little disappointing to find that out.
Yeah. I felt like it didn't save you that much. I mean, all the major rides were still like huge waits. So I didn't even bother trying any of them. I think I did Soarin' and Living with the Land. Like, I didn't go too crazy.
Interesting. Well, that's good to know.
And we got sushi. We got sushi in Japan.
We did get sushi
Fantastic.
in Japan.
Oh, nice.
I love the. I don't know if you guys ever have done teppanyito. Teppanyito's awesome.
No, we'll
So
probably,
good.
maybe next time we'll try that.
Yeah, I recommend. Very good.
I love how you guys are doing like one of you is going into the park solo at later at night. That's a great vibe. Have you done that before?
No, I don't. Well, did we do it last time? I don't know if we did it last time. I think this was the first time we did that, and like usually I wouldn't want to do that, but I felt like in Disney, like we're very comfortable and we know it. And the fact that we were so close, like that you just had to walk, it made it so much easier to do that. Where like we could switch off, like having a little kid, like he needs to go to bed earlier or he needs to take a nap. So being able to switch off definitely helped with the experience with the trip.
Totally.
That's great to hear because I've got two young ones that will need to sleep, and then my twins are 9, so they're gonna be like rearing to go all night. So like we're gonna have to do some of that split, but that's perfect if we're right next to walking to Epcot.
I can't stress enough the location of Beach Club is just so awesome. Like, and we were saying like even whenever we left Epcot at the end of the night, we'd pass all the people on the Skyliner, and we were just like, haha, you have to wait for this line. We get to go right to bed, you know?
That's the only downside of Skyliner is after Luminous, after the fireworks show, that line to get on the Skyliner is like at least an hour. It's crazy. Yeah.
Then the next day was Hollywood Studios. We ended up rope dropping that. We also didn't want to wait for the Skyliner on that one, so we walked over to Hollywood Studios that day. So that was. Yeah, we got there we got there before like even the like buses were coming in, so that was nice. I was able to rope drop Rock and Roller Coaster, and I was in that first car, so that was really cool.
That's amazing.
I did a rider swap, and me and Hunter went on Alien Twirling Saucers. My first time on that ride, pretty good. That's all right.
It's 9 out of 9 in Hollywood Studios. There's 9 rides. It's the 9th best. It's still pretty good though.
Yeah.
9th is good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Top 10.
Yeah. We did Toy Story Mania right after that.
So we were able to rope drop like 3 rides. We were able to get 3 rides done before everyone was in.
That's wild. Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of numbers do you put up on Toy Story Mania?
I don't do
Not
well.
good.
I'm terrible at it. Steve holds Hunter and still like destroys me on it.
I mean, are we getting 6 figures here or?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, my best. We did it 3 times this trip. My best was 193.
Oh, that's excellent.
That's pretty good.
I wanted to break 200.
Yeah, 200. I feel like that's tough to break 200. Yeah, I'm always in like the low to mid hundreds. I'm not that great at all, but yeah.
So fun though.
It's great. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I like it more than Slinky Dog Dash. I think if I had to choose in Toy Story Land, it's probably a very hot take. I mean, I love Slinky too, but
that is a hot take.
Toy Story Mania. I don't know, something about it just.
I feel like you get more out of Toy Story Mania though. Like the competition makes it a little more fun. Slinky Dog is fun, but it is quicker. Like I feel like you get more bang for your buck with Toy Story Mania.
Yeah.
Slinky Dog's a flash in the pan. It's awesome, but it is quick.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. I love Slinky too, but yeah, I don't know. Toy Story Mania, I don't know. Something about it just adds up. I just love it. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. Then we met Woody and Jesse, which is big for us because Hunter loves Toy Story.
It's huge.
That was like the first time we like waited in line for characters. Like this trip, we did a lot more of that. Because like before we had Hunter, we weren't really into any of that. But now that you see it through kids' eyes, it's like, oh, okay, like this is kind of cool. We'll wait for them.
Yeah.
He really enjoyed the characters this trip.
That's
it was
awesome.
definitely worth it.
He was super into it. That's great.
Yeah.
He's perfect age for it.
Well, I don't know if we did it that day, but one of our Hollywood Studio days, we did the Disney Junior Dance Party. Yeah. Loved it. Like we had to take him off of the characters. We had to like let other kids have a turn because he loved it so much, and so that was really cool.
That and Communicore Hall in Epcot.
Yeah.
Oh, with Goofy.
Like that
with
too.
Goofy, yep. And they did like parachute games. Like they do a really nice job with doing things for the younger kids to like get them involved and have fun. So that was definitely worth it.
We rotated Tower Terror again. My 3rd time at Tower Terror that trip. We did Toy Story Mania again because we had a lightning lane, and we had right after that lunch at Roundup Rodeo.
Oh yeah, that's
which was a first for us. That was cool. Yeah, we heard you had a good time as well, Steve.
Yeah.
Yes, we loved that. Yeah,
we loved our server too.
Yeah,
that was cool. The food, everyone says, oh, the food isn't good. The food isn't good. The food is fine. It should not be deterrent for not going. It's not the best food we had, but it's fine. It's. I wasn't like, oh, I couldn't eat that. Like it was, and then some things are pretty good too.
And they keep bringing it out to you, like whatever if you want more mac and cheese, they'll bring you that. Like it was really good. Atmosphere is really cool.
It's funny because I liked the food. I thought it was good, but it's like this barbecue place, right? The 2 best things were they had this salmon that you could like choose to get. We're like, oh, if it's part of it, I'll just get the salmon. That was the best thing, and the biscuits. To me, those are like the two best things. Like the actual barbecue stuff was like good. It wasn't bad at all by any stretch, but it was like, yeah, those were my two favorite things. That was kind of funny.
And we did Slinky Dog. We were all right there. That's how we planned up the lighting lanes to be around lunch, all in the same area.
Wow, what an expert.
Then we did Mickey and Minnie's lighting lane right after that, and then Ash went back to the room, and I did my rider swap.
Rock
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rock and Roller Coaster earlier.
And then we did a little break, and then we came back, and I went to Hollywood Brown Derby by myself. That was really nice.
Wow.
I just had a little dinner to myself with the famous Cobb salad and a margarita flight. That was awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm living my best life.
Were you in the main restaurant or in the lounge?
No,
side?
in the lounge.
Okay,
we walked up into the lounge. Yeah,
The lounge
there,
is great.
no
That's
wait
great.
for that either.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow.
Did you guys do any of either of the live shows, the Beauty and the Beast or the Frozen live show?
No, we didn't do any of those this time. We tried to do Phantasmic, but it was raining that day, so we couldn't. But we ended up seeing the firework. We took the Skyliner back, and we ended up seeing the fireworks, the luminous fireworks, on our way back to the hotel.
Nice.
That was
from
cool
the
seeing.
from the Skyliner.
That must have been incredible.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, that was our Hollywood Studios day.
The next day was Ashley's birthday,
Oh,
so we couldn't rope drop because Ashley's
I need to
favorite
sleep on that
pastime
day.
is sleeping.
all right. Okay.
I rope drop a lot this trip,
No,
but
no, hey.
I do prefer sleeping in. But when we're in Disney, I tough it out and I get up.
You're a trooper. That's good. That's good. You should
so-
talk to my
yeah.
wife. Oh, sorry.
So that was kind of like it was more of a rest day, but we ended up we did more of the pool. We went into the Villas pool too at the that's like the quieter pool. We tried that too. And then we did Cake Bake Shop for lunch.
Okay.
I
I can't wait to hear about this.
Yeah, you weren't I know you weren't a huge fan of it, but we loved it.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, that's
Like
good.
it is expensive, but it was awesome. Food was phenomenal, especially for a special event like for my birthday. Like
Sure.
it was
Right.
definitely worth it. They do special things for like the cake too. Like they have you make a wish and they have all the glitter and everything. So we really liked it.
The velvet chicken soup was probably the best thing we had the whole trip
Really?
from Cake Bake Shop. And I know the big knock on Cake Bake is how expensive it is, and rightly so. It's overpriced with many things, but that entree was like $13, $14 for the soup. So, and like I said, it was the best thing we had the whole trip. So I think if you plan it correctly and don't get a $20 piece of cake and 3 courses, you can make it work at Cake Bake without going crazy.
Because no, I mean, I've only heard good thing. I mean, not only some people are like, it was fine but it wasn't worth it. But I've heard that some things are like phenomenal. So this is great to hear. Oh, it's good. I was wondering if you guys made it over there. That's it's good to know. Shout out to Cake Bake Shop. That's awesome.
And the boardwalk is so cool over there. I know you said you wanted to stay there. It is really cool just being on that boardwalk.
You guys are like the encyclopedic knowledge of this podcast. I'm loving it. This is like the best.
This is my car ride to school. I'm listening to you guys.
It makes me want to do more episodes. I'll be like a drive time like Disney guys, out there for 3 hours just for you,
I don't. Do I
great.
get anything special for like listening to you guys every week? I should get like VIP pass.
Absolutely, anything you want.
I'm trying to look for the notes. I don't see it in the notes, but I did want to mention, Mike. I've never had fish and chips before, but we got the fish and chips in England. Phenomenal.
Oh,
Really
okay.
good.
I think we got them twice even.
We got them twice. We got them later in the trip too. Like I said, I can't compare them to other fish and chips.
Wait a minute.
Well,
You've never
wow.
had
Best.
fish and chips in your life?
They're so
No,
good.
never. No.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not a big fish guy.
Okay.
So
all
good.
right.
They're top notch
Yeah.
at Yorkshire. It's so good.
Never had fish and chips. I don't know. I'm still stuck on that.
No,
That's just
I'm
funny
not
to me.
hating. I'm not hating. My feelings on the fish and chips have been validated, and that's all that I heard.
No,
they're great. Our kid even liked them too. So
There you go.
Great. So you pop that in. That was a good snack, and then
we went back to Animal Kingdom for Ashlee's birthday. She wanted to go to Rafiki's Planet Watch.
love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't do it at 3:00 in the afternoon when it's
In August.
100 degrees
yeah.
outside, and your husband is not very happy with you. That part was not fun of my birthday.
I kept saying, "Happy birthday!" Every time I wanted to say
Yeah,
something
you can't
bad.
say anything. It's my
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
He was not happy that I took him to the petting zoo in the 100-degree heat. I liked it though.
Rough.
But yeah, we did go to Animal Kingdom for a little bit, just to explore and walk around.
That was extended evening hours in Animal Kingdom.
But yeah, we did.
okay.
Yeah, and then we went back and we did. Because we're right there on Beach Club, we walked back to Epcot at night and just hung out there, did the fireworks and everything. So yeah, we were able to do multiple parks in one day by just being over there. It made it so easy to park hop.
It's like Epcot's in your neighborhood. Like there's something just so unbelievable about that.
When you can walk to it. That's
I
a
was
game
never a
changer.
big Epcot person, and now I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Like just the fact that it was just so easy to get to.
That's the best way to do Epcot, right? It's like, oh, pop in,
Yeah.
it's casual, whatever, you know. And that's like really, there's something about that. It's just
Especially World
amazing.
Showcase, you can almost like
Yeah.
plan it as like your dinner, right? Like
Yeah.
you do your dinner and then like hang out. Where like at any of the places. Was there anything that you guys experienced this time that you hadn't done before that like blew you away?
It's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Throwing a goofball out there.
Yeah.
What just comes to mind is the food. We went to a bunch of restaurants that we hadn't
Yeah.
been to before, so that first came to mind. But there was no real. Like I was excited for Test Track, and we never ended up doing Test Track.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that was disappointing. So there wasn't any new ride. I mean, Alien Twirling Saucer was a first for me.
Yeah, we did Tiana's for the first time.
The first time that was cool.
That was cool.
Yep. I know some people were not happy with it switching over from Splash. I thought it was very well done.
Yeah, I think it's even better than. Splash Mountain was my favorite ride, but I think Tiana's is. Yeah,
I mean, we did more with the character meet and greets than we've ever done before. So that was cool being able to experience that, because we never, last time we went when Hunter was like a year and a half, and he was like very hesitant on it. And then this time he was way more into it. So I think that was more enjoyable this time.
Yeah, that's a good age. When they get over the fear and it's more excitement, that's fun. The last time I was there was my youngest son was about that same age as your son. So like when they're excited to see the characters, it's a game changer.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Totally.
Yeah. The only one he was really afraid of, we ended up seeing Darth Vader. That was another Disney Visa like exclusive meet and greet, and I was terrified. So I didn't blame him for being terrified too.
Did you get in to see Chewbacca?
No, that was like 20 or 30 minutes, and we were like, nah. But Launch Bay is really cool. The fact that you have all those different characters to see. And we just watched Star Wars. I just watched Star Wars for the first time this past year just to get ready for it. And so that it was kind of cool seeing that stuff now.
My older kids like made us go to see Chewbacca every time, and I'm pretty sure my son thinks that he's like friends with Chewie. Like every time we go in, he would like, hey, remember what we talked about last time? Like, dude, come on.
Just picks it right back up.
Yeah.
All right. So are you at your last day?
Stay in Beach Club.
Wow.
That was our first half of the trip. I know it was a lot, but that was our first half of the trip.
But it sounds like you had a fantastic. So it sounds like a Beach Club. What's your rating on Beach Club? What can you say?
It's a high 9. It's
Wow.
it was better than I thought it was gonna be, because we knew the location was gonna be awesome. Didn't know how we like the vibes as well, because it feels small. You look at the map and it looks pretty big. Like the villas are like, oh, the villas are far away. The villas are right there.
Yeah.
It's from the marketplace to our room was like a 30-second walk, and the marketplace is right there, like right at the bottom of the little walkway from the villas. The shop was cool. I wanted to buy everything in that shop. They have a lot of cool merch. It's merch and the food is all in the same spot. We stayed at the Poly the second half of the trip, and there's Poly has like 2 different places, and then Captain Cook's. It's more spread out, and it just felt a lot bigger. A lot of people.
So we'll say that we ended up staying at Polynesian next, and we honestly were. It's wonderful at the Polynesian. We were honestly disappointed though because we had such a good time at Beach Club, and we just loved the vibes at Beach Club so much that like we felt like it was kind of, I don't know the word, like it didn't feel as good at Polynesian. It wasn't as great at Polynesian.
And I bet part of the reason you chose Polynesian second was that you assumed you would like it even more, right? And so you were like moving up.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people who stay there. Like my brother stays there, and he's like, I'm never staying anywhere but Polynesian. And it is great. I think we just had such a good experience at Beach Club that it made Polynesian seem like it's okay, but it's not as good as Beach Club.
Yeah. Interesting. No, hey, it's different strokes for different folks, you know? I mean, that's really interesting though. So I'm glad to hear that. So Mike, you're taking notes here, right?
I'm taking notes, and I'm like, my feelings are validated because I haven't been there. Now I'm excited even more. So
absolutely,
especially proximity. Like, if you guys have listened before, my Epcot's my favorite, and I'll be popping over to get some fish and chips for a late night snack.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
there.
Yeah, you're right there. You're literally right there. That's what we did one time. Was we got the fish and chips and walked back to the hotel to eat them. Like,
God,
yeah,
that's amazing.
You're not gonna come back.
Yeah,
I might just move in.
I really loved Beach Club. Like I couldn't say any. Like I just loved being there. And like honestly, when we went to Polynesian, I was like missing Beach Club. Yeah, Polynesian's great, but I really was missing being back at the Beach Club. I just loved being there.
Awesome. So now Mike's even more excited for his trip. But we're moving on to the dump, Poly, and then with the second half of the trip.
I think Steve did call it that at one point. And we're like, really? This is a deluxe
dump.
I know, like we're calling this that. It's a deluxe resort. It's beautiful, like. But
our first day, I said, "Oh, we gotta call and see if there's rooms open at Beach Club." So transfer
I know,
back.
we want to go back. I know, we're like, we're sick of this. Let's go back.
I think that's it. Ended up being partly because we didn't have the best time at Magic this trip.
Okay.
And I always loved Magic Kingdom. And I still do, but we went when the Starlight Parade was pretty new.
Yeah.
And we think it was busier because of that.
Yeah.
And thus less fun. So
that makes sense.
So, I mean, we've talked about this whole first half, and we never went to Magic Kingdom at all.
I was going to say.
Yeah, we've only done the 3, and so then we did spend more time at Magic Kingdom the second half of the trip. It is nice having the monorail there. It makes it really easy to get back and forth to Magic Kingdom from there. And yeah, I think we just didn't have as much of a fun time at Magic because it was so busy.
All right, so you're at the dump, and then you with the split stays, Disney will transfer your luggage. You do not have to lug it over there. So and that worked out well. It showed up in your room.
Yep. Did
or
it?
No?
Yeah. So we brought the stuff to Bell Services. Then we ended up going to Disney Springs for that day to have lunch and everything. And then we took the bus to Poly, and I think we had to call to get them to put it in the room. Okay. We did have to call Bell Services, but they did bring it to you. So we didn't have to go pick it up.
Sweet.
Yeah, we went to Magic that night. We saw the Starlight Parade, like I was mentioning earlier. How it was cool. I'm not a parade guy, so I guess I'm not the best person to ask. But people were like climbing on walls to get a better view. When you don't really get a better view, it just blocks the view for the people behind you.
The best tip with the Starlight Parade is to go to Frontierland for it and not be in the hub. I think a lot of people have said that before. I think on our last day, we ended up seeing part of the parade because we were in Frontierland. I think it's better to go that way. You're in less crowds.
Yeah. So. I like Liberty Square. Like, there's some spots in Liberty Square where you can kind of like tuck in up on a balcony. Not a balcony, but like there's like across from President's Hall, there's like that big tree. And then there's a bunch of shops. There's an area where you can actually like stand on an elevated like patio of one of the buildings, and that you actually get a pretty good view of the parades there. That's a Hot
tip.
tip for
That's a great tip. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Now my parade spot has been blown. So
Yeah, I know. That's right.
cut this
The,
out.
the hordes of the listeners are going to end up there all the time. Yeah. No, that's cool. All right. So you caught Starlight. Well, that's good, you know.
Yeah. We did Tron at night, too, that night. That
Tron
was
at night
cool.
is really cool.
The next day, we rope drop Magic, Rider Swap Space Mountain. Oh, did the Barnstormer. We've been showing Hunter the Barnstormer on YouTube leading up to the trip. So him actually doing it was cool.
He liked it?
Loved
His
that.
first
That's awesome.
roller coaster. Yeah, he loved
First
it.
roller coaster, you know.
That's great. I think I mentioned when Fran was his age, when she went, it was too much for her. So that's great that he liked it. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he did like it is bumpy. Like you forget, like it's very like wobbly and it throws you around.
Totally.
Yeah, so we hung out and we did a little bit of the Fantasyland stuff. We did Tiana's that day. Hunter, we did another haircut. Hunter, so that's our new tradition now. Is every time we go to Disney, Hunter's getting a haircut.
Steve, did you get a haircut? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up.
You slay me.
Yeah, I mean, we did a bunch of rides. Did we have we had Lightning Lane that day, right? Mm-hmm. So we were able to do a lot with that and not have too many lines. Definitely do Lightning Lane at Magic Kingdom. It makes the day. You gotta it just makes the day so much better.
We got Casey's Corner for lunch, and we brought Ziploc bags into the parks with us, and we got three items, and all three came with French fries. So we put all the French fries into one zip. That was like 2/3 of a gallon Ziploc bag of French fries. It was surprisingly a lot of fries.
Yes, they give you a ton, and you get fries with everything. I noticed that when we went this time too. I was like, oh yeah, this is way too many fries. Yeah,
I didn't notice that.
Tip.
I thought I was just getting a hot dog, and there's French fries there with it.
Yeah.
But we brought it back to the room at Poly.
Ziploc bags.
That was a big theme. We've never done that before with going back to the hotel room midday to either nap or go swimming or whatever. That was the first time we did that, but it being a long trip too, it helped a lot doing that.
And being hot, it was good to get back and just sit in the air conditioning for a little bit. And speaking of being hot, it was really hot. But if you bring the cooling towels, you bring the fans, you bring all that stuff, it is bearable. I know a lot of people are I'm never going to Disney in the summer. It's not that bad. If you have a good mindset and you're just okay, it's gonna be. You realize it's gonna be hot. You can get through it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
There's strategies too, right? Trying to jump in shows, going to, to the shops are all super AC. Even though they have the doors wide open, you could just even walking by cools you down, Main Street. But one of the things that we'll do is if it's too hot, you can literally walk Main Street end to end inside, right? The stores are all connected inside, so that's a good way to kind of cool off and do some shopping at the same time.
And then, we had dinner at Tony's Town Square. That was the first time we went there. It was pretty good. Definitely recommend the mozzarella sticks and the garlic bread.
Just the garlic bread. That's it.
I like the mozzarella sticks too.
Tony was just okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
The garlic bread was one of the better things we had on the trip, but I wouldn't go just for that. It was
the
just
mozzarella sticks are they're the foot long mozzarella stick, right?
They're big, yeah.
Yep. Well, what was cool is that we watched the fireworks from the resort.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Yeah, that is nice.
You hear the
Poly.
music. It's cool.
Yeah.
So you don't have to fight the crowds for the fireworks. You can just go back to the resort and just hang out outside, and you're right there.
Now, at Beach Club, could you see the Epcot fireworks from Beach Club?
Yes. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, out the window, I could see them, and I definitely heard them. Yeah. You could it depends on what room you're in, but you can see it. And we saw a lot of people lining up on the boardwalk just watching them too.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So there's different spots.
Caribbean Beach, you're a little bit further away, but it's if you sit on the beach, it's perfect view to the Epcot fireworks. You can see them super easy. That's one of the things that we used to like to do.
And the next day we had a kind of resort day. We actually did the monorail crawl. But before we did that, we checked out the different pools at Polynesian. The lava pool is the main one. That one is really nice. Got a little waterfall. It has another slide. It has a little water play area for the kids. That was really cool. There was a Moana splash pad that's near the new tower at Polynesian. There's a lot of cool stuff like that for kids to do. And then we did the monorail crawl. So we did like a mini monorail crawl. So we ended up going to, we did Contemporary first. So we went to Steakhouse 71 and Outer Rim at Contemporary. And while I went over there with Hunter, Steve put our name in at Trader Sam's. So we got to do Trader Sam's afterwards. So we did another little bit of splitting up where we would go different places so that we could get the best of everything.
That's awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
And so did you went to Trader Sam's right after that?
Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh yes, let's talk about that. That's one top of my list. I would love to go there.
No, it's definitely worth going to. We got a couple of souvenir mugs, the zombie and the hippopotami Mai Tai. It's just cool. They got almost every drink causes a reaction from the bartender. Like they'll spray water, or they have this. It's a dog toy pig, but for the hippopotami Mai Tai, like it's a hippopotamus. It's very immersive in there, and the drinks are good. The food, we got a flatbread that was good. It's definitely worth checking out. I would just get there early to put your name in. They told me to get there at like 2:15, I think is what it was, because the wait list opens at 3. Or whatever the time was. It was a half hour before.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it was, Ash?
I think you were there at 1:15 actually.
Is that what it was?
I think you were there at 1:15 and there was still a line that you
It opens at 1:30 and then the place opens at 3.
So
That's what it was.
It's crazy popular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it is hard to get into. And when we got there when we did get called back for our reservation, people were trying to get in and they were like, it's a 5-hour wait. Like, it is. Yeah. So it's crazy. They do say after 8 o'clock, I think, is 21 and over. We did bring Hunter in because it was like 4 o'clock. It's not the best place for kids. The seating's it is like a bar and there's not a lot of seating in, so it's not the best place to bring your kids. But when you got to do what you got to do.
Hey,
so you got to have your drink. You got to have your hippopotami Mai Tais. So
he's got to grow up sometime, you know.
Yeah. They had cool drinks. They gave him a little the Pog juice. I don't know if you've heard of that from the Polynesian. Yeah. It's a passion fruit, orange, and guava. And so they got him that, and they had a little like light up ice cube. So they do stuff for kids
awesome.
Too. Definitely geared towards adults. Oh, and then so then we tried heading over to Grand Floridian, but we didn't. There was too much of a wait at those lounges, so we didn't end up staying there. We ended up going to Epcot and getting. We had dinner at Via Napoli at Epcot.
Nice.
I'm looking at my notes for the next day. It's too much to say, really. It's a lot of rides. Under the Sea, Winnie the Pooh, shopping at the Christmas tree shop, Country Bear Jamboree, Magic Carpets, Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, like we did a lot.
A lot that day.
You banged it out. That's great. What'd you think of the new? That's one thing I didn't get to, the new Country Bear show.
Hunter loved that.
Really?
Definitely. Yeah, he was obsessed.
Good.
They have like the little deer and a couple other characters like on the wall that talk, and he loved that.
That was fun. I hadn't been on the original version, so I've only seen this one. Yeah. But that was cool. That was cool to see. We had breakfast / lunch at Crystal Palace.
That was a good. We did the Crystal Palace again.
Late breakfast.
Yes. Yeah, the hot tip is going at like 10:15, 10:30 because you get both.
That's an amazing tip.
Yep.
Yes.
Love Crystal Palace.
Yeah, we love that.
The food there's, they have like the prime rib carving station. Food's so good there.
Yeah, that's definitely one that's like our go-to every time now. I feel like we're gonna go there every time. We loved it.
I don't think I'll be able to get away from it after my kids realize they could like pour their own soft serve ice cream. So now, can we go to Crystal Palace? I want to make a giant bowl of ice cream. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
And the churro waffles were to die for. They were really good.
Oh man,
churro waffles are great.
Yeah.
Went back to the room. We ended up going to Hollywood Studios there that day. More Toy Story Land. Did Tower Terror again. That was So I remember you asked the lightning lane question about any pixie dust, and I hadn't really been pixie dusted, but I
Yeah.
was on Tower my first
Okay.
time. So I did the ride, and I'm getting off, and I remember go, "Do you want to ride again?" I'm like, yeah.
Ooh,
Mm.
So
wow.
you go through this back alley to an elevator. It takes you back up to the loading area, and then you walk back on for a second ride.
And I've
Uh,
seen that elevator because it's funny. I saw a cast member use it, and it opens and it's a regular elevator, right?
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yep.
funny to see that in the Tower of Terry open. It's like a Otis elevator,
It's the
and
wrong
then
Yeah.
but you
elevator,
got to go on that. That's amazing. Wow. They could
That's
tell
cool.
you were the guy. You were a super fan.
But
That's awesome.
it was cool because I was on there with a guy who he said he had been on every rock and roll, sorry, no, every Tower of
Every tower
Terror
tower.
except for the one in Paris. So he's been to
Oh,
Tokyo, Shanghai. He said that he actually been pixie dusted like that before on different Tower of Terror.
wow.
But that was cool. Tower of Terror, like I said, was my favorite ride. It really matters who you're on there with. If you're
Totally.
with people that are scared, it's so fun. If you're with a kind of dead crowd, it's not as fun.
Yes, the reactions make it way better, right?
Yeah.
People freaking
Hmm.
out is way. I'm the guy in the back laughing at the people screaming in terror.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm just trying to make my
Yes.
wife, jump out of her skin every 2 seconds and succeeding every single time. So
Yeah.
Makes for a good picture, though.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, great picture.
She's the goat of ride
She's the goat.
pictures, for sure.
I think that's right. We went to Tambu Lounge for dinner that night. Back we went back to the Poly.
Okay, so a lot of
Yeah,
good,
that
a
was
lot of
it.
good restaurants and food at the Polynesian restaurant, at Polynesian
Did you
Hotel.
do the what's it Ohana, the character? It's Lilo and Stitch, right? At
We
Ohana.
didn't. We did
Just for
Ohana
breakfast.
dinner. Yeah, we did Ohana dinner our last trip, so we didn't go to Ohana this time. But we did get when we went to Tambu Lounge, we got pretty much the same food. So we
Oh, nice.
ordered a lot of the same food that you can get at Ohana.
Yeah. Then we come to our last day, and that was the 4 parks in one
So
day.
one day.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't wait.
Yeah, and we slept in. We didn't.
Yeah, we
didn't
slept
drop
in a little
anything.
bit. Yeah.
Wow.
We started with Animal Kingdom. Oh, we got that like African coconut coffee.
Well, yeah.
So-
What it Kusafiri, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was so
yeah.
good.
That's awesome.
So
That's
we
gonna be a every time thing. I think.
Yeah,
If
wow.
we go to if we go to Animal in the morning, that was so good that we had split it. That's gonna be we get one each. That was
yeah,
really,
that was
really good.
really good.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we kept it low key for Animal Kingdom. We did like a lot of like the just walking around the gorilla trek, the other Asian trek, jungle trek.
Tiger
And we just
trek.
kind of we just kind of like took it all in.
Did you hit the Anandapur ice cream truck?
We did not. No.
Oh,
Giant missed opportunity. there.
still gonna miss on that one.
Yeah,
We got the fish and chips, Mike. Come on.
I'll give you credit for the
We didn't do any rides or anything in Animal Kingdom either. I think we walked around Dinoland because it's going away. We went like I think we went into the boneyard one more time. Hunter met Chip and Dale dressed up as the dinosaurs in Dinoland.
That's
On the Cretaceous Trail. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
nice.
loved that Cretaceous Trail. There's like a Daisy Dino over there. Like that was Hunter's favorite.
If I can get on my soapbox, I love Dinoland.
Mm,
I know
wow.
what they're bringing is going to be cool, probably better, but there's a Triceratops on the logo of Animal Kingdom. You know, like it's dinosaurs should have a place somewhere in Animal Kingdom, but it's fine. You know, it's. I'm not going to be one of those Rivers of America losers crying on Twitter about it. No, it's,
Wow.
Come on, you're not
Shots
gonna miss
fired.
Tom Sawyer's Island.
like,
No,
people, come on.
I agree. I agree with everything you said on the Rivers of America too, but on Dinoland, I got way too much hate for what like it. I got it. It was different. I always liked Dinoland, so yeah, I agree. I'm excited to see what's there, but yeah, like the dinosaur ride, I don't know why that has to get changed. And again, people say the Indiana Jones in Disneyland is so great, and so I'm sure it'll be awesome, but I don't know. It wasn't so bad. The dinosaur ride, I thought it was good. So
Yeah, I feel like they didn't hype it enough. Like The dinosaur ride was like a legit ride. Like it shakes you up pretty good. It's not for little kids, right? Like I feel like not a lot of people knew about that one as like a legitimate ride.
Great.
It's a good pre-show, good theming. It will be missed.
Shout out to Felicia Rashad. You know, it was great pre-show. You know,
Grant Seeker.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then so that was Animal Kingdom. I think. Oh, you went into the Restaurantosaurus. You went in like the lounge, didn't you? Or like you saw that cool...
near Dinosaur, there's like a lounge, quote unquote, in Restaurantosaurus, which is just a small bar where we got a couple of drinks for the last time. Actually, it was before noon, but it was our last day, and it's the last time we're gonna be in Dinoland. So we said, "What the heck?"
That's awesome.
So then we took the bus to Hollywood Studios, and again, like we just did a lot of like walking around and checking things out. We saw the villain show at Hollywood Studios. That was really cool.
You liked it?
I did like it.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah,
I'm a little disappointed that they got rid of the Cars show that was in there. My kids loved that. Yeah.
They're gonna get a whole land though, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But
you gotta think Steve McQueen's animatronic is gonna move to Pistons Peak.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah.
That was a pretty extensive like animatronic Lightning McQueen. Like it had like the mouth moved and everything, and spun around and the wheels turned and everything. Like
it looked real.
They're gonna reuse that. Yeah.
I had never seen Cars when we saw it for the first time last trip. I've since seen Cars, but I thought it was really cool.
We saw the Elio preview like you did at Walt Disney.
Oh, nice.
That was a nice little break too.
Was Hunter excited to see it after the preview? Because
we watched it today. I put it on today. Okay.
It
was like, all right. It was okay. Shout out to Disney Plus.
That's right.
Yeah. It's up now.
I think we did the Disney Junior Dance Party again so that Hunter could hang out with his friends. Because he was loving
awesome.
seeing them.
Shout out to Vampirina, whoever's over
there.
I love that. Yeah.
He was very obsessed with those characters because they had like the fingers, which we hadn't noticed before, and Hunter was very obsessed with that. It was Fancy Nancy and Vampirina. You could see their fingers, and he was like, "What the heck is going on?" Like he's used to Pooh and Mickey that didn't have like the fingers, and that was interesting. Yeah.
Kids pick up on the weirdest stuff.
Yeah, like I never noticed that before.
Right.
It's funny. Then we skylinered it to Epcot and did a little bit in the World Showcase. Oh, we went to Morocco because I wanted the sangria over in Morocco. And then I ended up seeing Jasmine. Jasmine's my favorite princess, and we ended up seeing her like hidden away, which I didn't know about. That was cool.
Yeah, she's tucked in the back there.
Yeah, it was like a hidden secret spot, and so like there was no line, so I walked in and met Jasmine. So that was awesome. Exciting for me. We got fish and chips again that day.
Yes.
We did have you guys done the Moana experience?
Yeah, so cool.
Hunter loved that.
Yeah.
He was really into that. So we did that a few times.
Awesome.
And then we monorailed it over back to the Polynesian. Did the lava pool one last time, and then we went to Magic Kingdom to end the night. So I think we did pretty much all the transportation that day to get to everything.
That's a whirlwind. That's a whirlwind of a day. I'm impressed that you guys pulled that off.
We ended up only doing one ride the entire day. We did Pirates at the end of the night.
Oh,
and that was it.
What a way to
So we
end.
just pretty much took it in that day.
Yeah.
We did. We got spring rolls, and then did the Tiki Room, then Pirates, and then we got on Pirates. The Starlight Parade was going past Frontierland, so we saw that. And then we walked back to Poly.
Oh, was that the night they took us through like the secret spot too?
Yes, yeah. We get to walk behind, in between, I guess, Adventureland and Main Street, like on the side of Main Street, like kind of the back exit that way. And I was taking pictures of the stuff in the background, like the Coke machine and some of the cars.
Yeah.
And a cast member was like, "No picture or video," and I felt bad. No one had told me before then you couldn't take pictures. So I felt guilty, but
wow, you're getting yourself kicked out, right?
Yes, it wasn't a bad walk going from Magic Kingdom around Grand Floridian and then to Poly.
I say Beach Club shorter walking distance to two parks than Poly is to one. Like, you're gonna love Beach Club.
It's like the
Yeah.
worst hotel ever. My
Yeah.
God. Polynesian
You don't,
stinks.
you don't realize how big that like Seven Seas Lagoon is.
Yeah.
It's
It is.
big. Yeah.
Wow.
Did you guys do the ferry boat to Magic Kingdom at all, or did you just stick to the monorail?
No.
Yeah.
The Monorail is great. Like, it's every 5 minutes there's always one coming to pick you up. That is nice.
And then you woke up the next day and that was it. Your trip was done.
What's that?
But as you said before, or maybe it was before we started recording, but it was a fantastic trip, but you were ready. 10 days is a long time. You were ready to come home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, what more can you ask for, you know? So this sounds like a fantastic time, an amazing trip. I want to say, like, you guys are the masters of splitting up. And, like, the efficiency of, like, you can go off by yourselves or one goes with, you know, the kid while the other does something. Rider swaps, all that stuff. Like, that was, like, a master class in the different ways of, like, you know, just being efficient by splitting up. So that was very cool to hear that. I want to hear I notice this anytime I go. There's things that I've done a million times, but that just hit different, you know, each trip. It's just the context or whatever it is. So I'm just curious, did any rides or attractions or anything, I guess, like either move up your list this time in terms of your favorites or even move down or like just, you know, not even new thing. It could be new things maybe that are now on there, but even just things you've done in the past that like, oh, now that's in my top 10 or my top 5 and it wasn't before.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. I'm setting you up here. Just take a swing.
Actually, you were saying you didn't like Remy's as much this time, right?
Oh.
Ooh, hot take.
Yeah, I wasn't as big a fan of of Remy's. I was getting a little more nauseous on Flight of Passage. I really liked Flight of Passage, and then this time around, I wasn't as big a fan of that because I felt maybe it's me getting older, but I felt a little more nauseous on that one. And that one, I was kind of like, I kind of want this to be over.
Interesting.
So that,
okay. Hey.
that might be one for me too.
I guess mine, just overall, I'd like to say, I think Animal Kingdom is maybe my second favorite park now, behind Hollywood. That was a big revelation because the theming, the layout, and like I said, I like Dinoland, but the new land's going to be cool. Tropical Americas.
Yeah.
But Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, that I didn't like as much as I did the previous time I went. It's a great ride. I did get a little nauseous, and I'm not usually, I don't get car sick or anything. But that was just like, I would rather be on Everest than Cosmic Rewind.
Ooh.
Dang.
Okay.
And then like what you said so Animal Kingdom went up your list. I think Epcot went up my list. And I think being at Beach Club, that helped me like it even more, just the location. I love the location of it and the fact that you can just go in and go to a restaurant or you go in and walk around and get drinks. And like, so I used to not like Epcot as much. That probably was on like the bottom of my list. And now it's definitely gone up the list as one of my favorite parks.
No, that's awesome. And one other question I have, because we talked about Hunter liked the characters a lot more this time than last time, which is awesome. Is there anything else that like now that he's almost 3-year-old, and I like I said, I have like very clear memories of my daughter when she was exactly that age going to Disney and like the things she liked and didn't, and just we had a ball that time. Were there certain things that he really like latched onto, or that, you know, maybe that surprised you or not, that he just really enjoyed this time?
Honestly, the thing that he enjoyed the most was being in the hotel watching Toy Story.
Yeah.
If we just stayed at Beach Club, he would have been totally fine.
That's awesome.
He got a kick out of the fact that, so we had the Murphy beds in Beach Club, which they come off the wall. He just loved that he could sit on the bed, on his little Murphy bed there, watch TV, have his popcorn bucket, and he was golden. So that was definitely his best part of his trip.
That's awesome. When Fran was that age, usually if you asked her what her favorite part was, she would say the dirty foot on Pirates. But once in a while, if she said anything else, it was the ice cream. She had an ice cream bar, and that was her favorite part. So it's like, this place is lost on you, kid.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah, no, this place is for adults. It's not for children.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Exactly.
It's funny.
That's
my
awesome.
in-laws still talk about the time they took my wife and her sister, and
heard
all
this.
they wanted to do was hang out at the pool.
Yep.
Like, they will not go now. Like, this is 30 years later. They will not go to Disney with us because of that experience. When they took my wife and her sister, they only wanted to hang out at the pool and didn't want to go to the parks.
They're
still
just gonna
bitter.
waste it.
Yeah, they're still bitter.
If it's storm along, you could forgive them though.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
we'll
right.
see, we'll
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I would say I think Hunter probably preferred the lava pool because the splash area was better for kids at lava pool. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, thank you. I mean, I feel like I'm at Disney. Like, I feel this was like a trip. This was amazing to hear this, and I'm like, now I'm dying to go for 10 days. I wonder if I can sneak that.
I'm super
Sorry it
excited
took so
for
long.
Beach Club now.
Oh, please.
You guys really hyped it up, so I'm excited.
You're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Our friends are going in November, and we're talking to them about it, and like it's awesome. It's not just the location. It's the color scheming is good. Like it smells good. Like it's a great place.
Nice.
And I know a lot of people complain about like Yacht Club because it's kind of, you feel like it's like uppity and like not a lot of Disney stuff. I feel like Beach Club does better with that. They do have more like Disney theming. Like there was all Donald Duck stuff in our room, and
Nice.
it did seem a little like some of the deluxes aren't as Disney-esque, whereas Beach Club does have a lot of things that are still Disney themed.
It sounds like it was a fantastic time. And well, this is a watershed moment in our podcast. I mean, to have the great big beautiful dads, to have guests here. I mean, we're gonna have to do this again.
Yeah.
We're gonna have we got all kinds of stuff we can do. So doors are open here.
We got to get this crew together again. This is an expert crew where we could get some real deep Disney knowledge out into the podcast world.
I feel like you need to find another Ashlee because, like, I feel a
know.
little left out of here that there's only one of me.
I know what's going on with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to track one down. Yeah, I know. I mean, you sneaking on without being a Steve or a Mike. I mean, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I know.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. So no, that's good. Yeah, and
It's a high honor to get.
Thank you for letting me on.
that's right. You're welcome. Don't push it, but you're welcome. No. I guess I should put my contact out there. Steve at justsaidmagictravel.com. Get in touch with me if you want to have a fantastic 10-day trip like these guys did. And that's it. Well, I think we'll leave it there. We'll have you back on soon. And any last words to take us out, Steve and Ashlee?
Shout out to Beach Club.
Beach Club.
Go to Beach Club.
Shout out to that Dump the Polynesian.